Hi guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am introducing a new series. I'm going to be drawing all the Clow cards from Card Capture Sakura. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. I guess I just didn't do it sooner because it is a little daunting. There's about I think 52 cards, maybe 54. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I am going to be drawing all of them eventually. I don't want to pressure myself to draw all of them within a certain time frame just because that is a little bit daunting, and I want to try to give myself time to do other things and other projects in between. So I will do them all eventually. I just don't want to set like a certain time frame on it. I originally got this idea because there's this girl that I watch on YouTube, and I also follow her on Instagram. Her name is Julia. Her Instagram name and YouTube name is Zeke's Lunchbox, and she does a series on her channel where she does tarot cards or tarot cards. I'm not sure how people pronounce it. She says tarot, but I've heard other people say tarot. She does a series where she paints them all in her own style, and she's doing it with like a business partner. And I thought, okay, what's like the anime equivalent of this? And I immediately thought of the Clow cards because they are based off of the tarot cards. So I thought that was really cool. This one in particular I wanted to do first. The flower was one of my favorite cards. It's a really cute and innocent card. A lot of times, like in card captures, obviously the cards are all released and they're kind of just randomly out in the wild doing their own thing. Some of them are harmless and some of them are mischievous. This one was, I believe, very harmless. She was covering the whole city in flower petals, but I don't think she was realizing that she was causing havoc. I think she was very innocent. She was just dancing, and flower petals were just going everywhere. And people were kind of freaking out because they were drowning in flower petals. It was kind of humorous, but it was also really cute because I don't think she understood what she was doing. She was just kind of dancing and flower petals were going everywhere. So I really liked this card. I think it was really whimsical. I think she's very cute and innocent. I don't know. I really like this card. I've always had some sort of attachment on it. I don't know why. I think just because ever since I was little, I've loved flowers, so I think this one just really stood out to me. So that's why I wanted to do it first. I am using my Moleskine watercolor album for this. It holds water really, really well. There's some watercolor paper out there that just doesn't hold water well. I think this one does because I drenched it in water and it was fine. It did warp a little bit towards the end, but I mean, it was only in a certain spot. I had a hard time. There was a little spot to the left of her left shoulder that I kind of messed up on, and I had to kind of keep going over it and trying to fix it, and it didn't really work. So at the end of the video, I ended up covering the background in acrylic paint because that spot was really blotchy, and I tried everything to try to fix it and go over it again with the watercolor ink, and it just was not working. So I did go over all of my hard work in the ink with acrylic to try to salvage this drawing. You will see that in the final shots, but yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of fun with this. I thought it was really cute. I love the idea. I probably won't post pictures of these until I have them all done, just because I want them to all be together somewhere. I did peel up the tape prematurely. I just really wanted my crisp line, so I did do that, and then I ended up doing the finishing touches with white acrylic paint afterwards. So the base of this was Ecoline watercolor ink. I really like using it. I think it's a lot better than like a paint palette or something like that. I think it's I don't know. It's just more vibrant and juicy. Like it's easier to use, I think. Um, but yeah, I want to get more colors. The one I have right now is it's like a reddish pink. It's really cute. Um, but yeah, now you see me going in trying to kind of render out the details with white acrylic paint. It's just very cheap, like apple barrel paint that you can get at Walmart. You can get the little apple barrel paints for like 99 cents or something like that. So very inexpensive. Um, I was just really trying to add some sort of like highlight to give it more like dimension. I feel like it was falling a bit flat because I did do one wash for the silhouette itself. I did a light wash where I added a lot of water just so that you could like see the line work still. And then the background I ended up doing darker just to kind of give it some contrast. But I really do like how it came out. I think it's really cute, even though I did have that mess up on the left side and I had to fix it. But other than that, it's actually like, it's really cute. I like doing stuff like this. I don't know. I usually don't work with paint that often, so when I do, I get really like excited about it, I guess, like because it's something different. And paint to me has always been very like therapeutic. It's just very calming. I don't know, it's something I like to do, but not too often, just because paint is really time consuming. You have to let it dry, and it's I don't know, it's nice to do it every once in a while, but I'm very impatient, so that's why I usually use markers in my artwork. I'm someone that doesn't like to wait for things to dry. I'm very like, I don't know, like antsy, I guess. So I think that's why I messed up on that left side of her, where her left shoulder is. I think because I was trying to fix it and I wanted the paint to dry quicker, so then I was trying to like go over it and go over it and go over it, and I think those two things were still wet, so it kind of got all splotchy and gross. So yeah, I was trying my best here to fix it, but yeah, I don't know, it didn't want to cooperate with me. And I thought about redoing the line work so you could see her a little bit better, but I just did like the shadowy bits and then I left the rest of it. I think it looks good as is. I didn't want to render her too much just because the background is super dark, so I feel like she stands out enough on her own. So I just really wanted to keep it like that. So I hope you like this series. Like I said, it was inspired by Julia from Zeke's Lunchbox. I will leave her channel and everything down below. She's really talented. If you like my artwork, you're gonna love hers. So I would recommend checking her out. Let me know which cloud card I should do next. I was thinking of the rain card, but I'm not sure. But you can leave your suggestions down below which one I should do next, and we will go from there and see how long this takes me. I kind of thought about doing like one a week, but I don't want to stress myself out with it, especially if I want to do other projects and stuff. So I don't know, I'll think about how often I want to do these. So let me know which one I should do next down below, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.